right, man. I'm gonna get a few videos in before the lottery. I think I feel still like I'm gonna go live, but Chris Sims got some bad news for Lions fans regarding Jared Goff. He ranked him the 31st best quarterback in the league. Now I don't know the exact criteria. Is it just ranking every starter? We about to find out. Chris Sims, Jared Goff not very good within the pocket. And he also went in. He says NBC Sports NFL analyst Chris Sims has a strong critiques of NFL of the new Detroit Lions quarterback. New Detroit Lions quarterback Jared Goff will certainly be under a microscope during his tenure in Motown. Excuse me, cracking my back. There we go. How instrumental was Goff to the Los Angeles Rams offense that reached the Super Bowl? How culpable was the 26-year-old Signal Carter when he morphed into a quarterback with a high turnover rate? Former NFL quarterback and NBC Sports NFL analyst Chris Sims is not as high on Goff as Detroit's current front office and coaching staff. In his rankings of the top 40, there we go, top 40 quarterbacks in the league, Sims ranked Jared Goff number 31, just 2 spots ahead of Drew Lock, the Denver Broncos quarterback. On the recent episode of Unbuttoned Podcast, Sims noted, "We know he's played in big games, but there's a number of questions about Jared Goff. Certainly, first off, non-redeeming unbelievable physical qualities or traits where you just go, wow, that's a great athlete, or wow, that's a great arm, or wow, he could process and go through reads as quick as anybody in the NFL. There's none of that. So that's why he's 31 to me." Sims went on to describe why the film he watched caused him to critique Goff decision makers. Quote, "As a pure pocket passer, I don't see his decision making. I don't like his control with the football. And I actually think he's not very good within the pocket. So that bothers me," said Sims. "The things that bother me more, quote, than anything for all his play, he doesn't play the game like a really experienced quarterback." Quote, continue. "Just knowing the situation or knowing the game, don't make this throw here. This 31, it's a bootleg, you're wide open, run and get the first down, but he throws the ball incomplete and they got the punt. There's just too much of that in this game." Like many analysts, Sims believes Detroit offense is under offensive coordinator Land would be heavily dose of run, bootleg, and play action quick passes. Quote, "Obviously, you can win games with him, but he has to be within a certain formula or a certain way, in my opinion," Sims said. "Listen, there's a good arm strength. He can throw the ball hard and far, but it's one of the least catchable balls in the game, and it could be inaccurate at times. As many expect, Goff, had his contract restructured to Detroit by the Detroit front office, thus ensuring he would be in Motown at least 2 seasons. The Lions converted $20 million of Goff's $225+ million base salary for the upcoming season. The signing bonus, that decision allowed Goff to pocket $20 million immediately, while spending $20 million in sap calorie hit across the next 4 seasons." So, like I say, I mean, I didn't watch the fucking film. I watched him play. But I'm a trust Chris Sims. Excuse me. I'm gonna trust Chris Sims' word because he been right a lot of the times. People say, "Well, Chris Sims, he suck, he trash, he was a trash quarterback. He don't know nothing about football." But if you look over the course of sports, most of the great coaches, wasn't shit as a player. You see a lot of great players. That was great ball players, whatever it was, hockey. They suck as decision maker. They suck at coaches. So I think Nas said it's hard for another great to teach another person how to be great. That's true. It's true. So, Chris Sims, I think he got a keen eye for talent. I think he got a keen eye that, bad news for Detroit Lions about Jared Goff. And I can roll with it. It's cool. I ain't tripping. But one thing we got to ask, maybe, it was a disconnect between Jared Goff, Sean McVay, and maybe he just couldn't get it done. Maybe Anthony Lynn in the company see something different in him. When he says it's one of the least catchable balls, that's wild because I think Stafford got one of the least catchable balls coming. He just throw it too hard. He don't put no air under the ball. That's what I thought, but I can't really critique him. I mean, he's 31. I didn't want Jared Goff in the trade. I'm going to just say it straight up. I thought they should have drafted a quarterback, but it ain't all bad because just because they didn't draft one this year, don't mean they can't draft one next year and kick Jared Goff to the side after next year. So it ain't all bad. Fill the holes, and then when your quarterback ready to come in, you plug and play, and it'll be all right. But You know, some of these critique, if you ain't an athlete and you ain't good in the pocket, what can he do? He ain't good on the edges when you do a bootleg. That's scary. That's scary when you hear that critique. That's scary when you hear the breakdown of Jared Goff. So you ain't shit in the pocket, and then you ain't shit in play action. Then you can't run the ball. Then you ain't a good decision maker, and then you can't get on bootleg and make decisions. You know, that just make it seem like if it is a big drop off from Stafford, and the defense ain't the up par, and they ain't cover some of these holes, and they can't run the ball, it's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a very long season. They can praise Jared Goff all they want to, just like I said in the Stafford Sean McVay video yesterday. They can praise him off until they put on the pads. We can have that conversation today. Show them the week 1 through week 17. Then we had that conversation. But like I said, they praising Jared Goff. I've been watching the Lions for almost 30 years, and I know not to go for fool's gold. When I see week 1, if Jared Goff is anything less than Stafford or significantly less than Stafford, and they can't run the ball and the defense ain't no good, Dan Campbell could be gone very, very quick. So Brad Holmes could be gone very, very quick. Because what they needed was, and I don't know how they view the Lions outside looking in, what the Lions needed is an exceptional quarterback that could throw it and that could run with his legs to amplify the run game. That's what they needed. You know, but they did build the trenches, but they needed fresh blood. And I'm not saying, you know, Justin Fields was that guy, but now you got to go and look at Spencer Rattler. You know, maybe look at Lamar Jackson if he don't get signed. But if Justin Fields or what's the boy from Alabama? Man, I've been forgetting his name all day. I'm forgetting his name all day. What's that cat's name? I forget the cat's name. What's the cat's name, man? I forget. It ain't McElroy, is it? But man, if any of them quarterbacks that win the first round, or any quarterback in this draft, they get off, it's gonna be a problem. Mac Jones. I don't know. I forget. Mac Jones win the first round. Oh shit! You had 2 quarterbacks. You had Zach Wilson. Excuse me. You had Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones. You know, if any of these quarterbacks is exceptional, especially Justin Fields, you ain't gonna hear the end of it. Even if, you know, Penei Sewell is anything short of the greatest tackle in history, you're gonna hear about it. You know, but you know, 2 or 3 years, you know, most high willing, we go back and look at this. We might have some critiques. You know, maybe they should have traded up, but I like the Lions playing it safe and getting hopefully the best player in the draft. But if Justin Fields and Mac Jones and you can say any quarterback because they could have moved up. If any of these quarterbacks get off, and we going into next year and it ain't looking good for the Lions, that's the only thing I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna let you know right now. You know, but Penei Sewell, if he ain't good, if he ain't that good, he get injured or something, and Justin Fields and Mac Jones get off, and the other kid from Texas A&M get off, you ain't gonna hear the end of it. But they had the capital to move up. Man, and it's going to be interesting, man, because right now Jacksonville say they ain't naming a starting quarterback. So C.J. Beathard just got over there. Gardner Minshew, which I thought he was going to be traded. And somebody else, Trevor Lawrence, going to be battling. I thought they should have traded for Gardner Minshew. I would have traded for Gardner Minshew before Jared Goff. Jared Goff, that's just my opinion. They could have kept Goff. But, you know, one mistake you don't want to make in the NFL as a decision maker is you don't want to make the mistake of not getting the quarterback position right. You could be perfect. You can be 52 for 53. But if you don't get the quarterback position right, you're gonna be in trouble with my birdie, man. We're gonna be in trouble. But you know what? I can't cuss Chris Sims out or blast Chris Sims because for his take on Jared Goff. I ain't watched the tape, but I know watching Jared Goff, he wasn't that good to me. You know, the wheels on the bus went Tiger Lee in the defense. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. about it. You're mad at Chris Sims. You watch the tape, or you just gonna be one of them optimistic fans. And Chris Sims are just, hey, Jared Goff is gonna be the best quarterback in this league. It's the best accusation that the Lions had, and he's gonna be far better than Stafford. We gotta wait and see. So let me know what you guys think. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Don't forget you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, description. Twitter's the fastest way. Then Facebook, then Instagram. All right. You want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace. All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my Motor City Sports Talk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers. So make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing just strictly on the Pistons thing. You know, I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace.